Hi, my name's Sam. Today I'm going to be cooking for you a protein carrot cake using this Promax vanilla powder. Honestly, this carrot cake could not be easier to make. It literally is just chuck everything into a food processor, blend it, put it in the oven and it's done. I'm going to be making it with a macadamia nut icing instead of using cream cheese. Macadamias are really high in fibre, so they're really good for you. I'm going to start with one carrot which has been ready grated. Just chuck it into a food processor like that. Next we're going to use some desiccated coconut. I quite like using desiccated coconut in baking because it adds some sweetness to recipes without having to resort to sugars or any processed ingredients. So we just want 1 cup of coconut. And then we've got 3.5 tablespoons of butter ready melted. So we just add that one in there as well. Next we've got buckwheat flour. It also happens to be gluten-free, but you want 3/4 of a cup for that. So again, just chuck it into the food processor. Next we're using the Promax powder. This is vanilla flavoured. We just want 1/2 cup of that. Again, chuck it in. And then some almond flour. Now I love using almond flour in recipes because it adds a really nice moist texture, so it's great for cakes and bakes and things. And it also, again, is gluten-free. So we want 1/2 cup of milk of your choice. You can use whatever you fancy. Just throw that one in. And then I've already measured out some water, but that's just 1/4 cup of water. So we'll add that one in as well. And now to sweeten, we've got some more honey. And you want about 4 tablespoons of honey. I don't ever bother measuring mine out, but you can if you want. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. And a teaspoon of baking powder as well. This just helps your cake to rise. Pop it into the food processor and blend it until it's smooth. Okay, so once it's all smooth and combined, then you're ready to put it into the loaf tin and ready to bake. So now literally all we do is just spoon it into the loaf tin. And just smooth over the top, and it's ready to bung in the oven. All we need to do is just bake it at a preheated oven at 160 degrees for around 40 to 50 minutes, or until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, so once your carrot cake is cooked and you've let it cool, you can get on with making your frosting. Now traditionally, carrot cakes obviously have a cream cheese frosting. I'm going to be making the frosting out of macadamia nuts. Now this is just 1 cup of macadamia nuts. I've let these soak in water for a couple of hours just because it lets them blend down a lot easier. So you literally just pop these into a food processor. You want to add a little bit of vanilla, so 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 2 tablespoons of honey. Tiny bit of lemon juice, and then 3 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. And then you just want to pop the lid back on and then process it until it's smooth. You might need to stop and scrape down the sides as you go, just like so. And just process it again. So once you've got it smooth, you're ready to make your frosting, although just give it a taste and see if it's as sweet as you want it to be. If not, just add a bit more vanilla or a bit more honey, whatever you fancy, and then blend it again. But if it's as sweet as you want, literally you just dollop it on top of your cake and then just smooth it on top like you would a normal frosting. Okay, so then once it's spread, just take it out like so. Make sure, tidy it up a bit. And then it's just ready to cut into slices and serve.